Welcome to your Cancer Daily Horoscope for April 6, 2025. Today presents a fascinating alignment of celestial energies that will deeply influence your emotional landscape and daily experiences. Let me take you through what the stars have in store for you. With the sun firmly established in Aries, you'll feel a subtle push toward action that might initially feel at odds with your naturally cautious Cancer nature. However, the moon's position today creates an emotional depth that will serve you beautifully as you navigate the day's challenges and opportunities. The morning hours carry a distinctly introspective quality, while the afternoon and evening energies shift toward connection and meaningful expression. Your ruling planet, the moon, forms a significant aspect with transformative Pluto today, bringing subconscious material closer to the surface. Don't be surprised if dreams from last night linger with unusual vividness, or if memories resurface unexpectedly. This isn't happening to disturb your peace, but rather to help you process emotions you've perhaps been avoiding. Your emotional sensitivity is heightened, making you more receptive to others' unspoken feelings. While this is certainly a gift, it also necessitates careful boundary setting to avoid emotional exhaustion. In your relationships, today brings opportunities for deeper emotional honesty. If you're in a committed partnership, the planetary alignment supports meaningful conversations about future plans and shared dreams. Any recent tension can be addressed more productively now, as defenses naturally soften and hearts open. Trust your intuition about timing. You'll know when to bring up important topics. For single Cancers, someone from your past might unexpectedly reach out or cross your path. This reconnection carries potential for healing, but proceed with awareness and discernment. New connections made today tend to establish emotional depth. Quickly pay attention to how people make you feel, rather than just what they say. Your authentic emotional presence is your greatest attraction today. Professional matters benefit significantly from your intuitive approach. You're likely to sense underlying dynamics that others miss, particularly in collaborative environments. An opportunity to demonstrate leadership through your emotional intelligence may arise. This is your signature Cancer strength shining through. A conversation with a mentor or authority figure could prove particularly valuable, offering perspective on your career trajectory that you hadn't considered. Financially, attention to detail serves you well today. Double-check figures and read the fine print on any agreements. An unexpected expense related to home or family might arise, but you'll have the resources to handle it effectively if you stay focused and methodical. Your physical well-being connects strongly with your emotional state today. Energy levels will naturally fluctuate, with stronger vitality in the morning that may gradually taper by afternoon. Honor these rhythms rather than fighting against them. Your digestive system is particularly sensitive now, so practice mindful eating and consider lighter meals with adequate hydration. Water-based activities bring harmony. A bath with sea salts, swimming, or simply increasing your water intake can help maintain balance. The domestic sphere receives special focus, as is often the case for Cancer. You might feel inspired to make changes to your living space. Even small adjustments can significantly shift the energy. A family member may need your emotional support today, though they might not directly ask for it. Your intuition about what's happening beneath the surface is remarkably accurate, so trust those quiet inner nudges. This is an excellent day for personal growth through balancing emotional honesty with healthy regulation. Consider where you might be holding back expression out of habit rather than necessity. The planetary alignments support releasing outdated emotional patterns, particularly those formed during childhood. Creative expression channels open wider today. Artistic pursuits, journaling, or music can facilitate important breakthroughs. Spiritually, the veil between material and spiritual realms feels thinner. Your dreams and intuitive insights carry particular significance now. You might experience meaningful coincidences that provide guidance for current questions or dilemmas. Water symbolism deserves special attention, whether in dreams, art you encounter, or actual bodies of water you feel drawn to visit. For optimal harmony today, begin your morning with a centering practice. Place one hand on your heart and the other on your abdomen, breathing deeply and setting intentions for emotional clarity. Carry a small token of emotional significance with you as an anchor when feelings intensify. Create small rituals of self-nurturing throughout the day. Cancer thrives with regular moments of comfort and security. Your lucky elements today include silver, blue, or white colors, the numbers 2 and 7, and locations near water. The most auspicious times for important matters will be early morning between 6 to 8 a.m. and early evening from 5 to 7 p.m. This day sets foundations for emotional realizations that will continue to unfold over the coming lunar cycle. The themes emerging today indicate areas requiring focus in weeks ahead. A seed planted in your unconscious now will blossom into important conscious awareness by month's end. Remember, Cancer, your emotional wisdom is your greatest strength. By honoring your natural sensitivity while maintaining healthy boundaries, you'll navigate this day with grace and emerge with valuable insights that will serve you well beyond just today. Trust the natural unfolding of your intuitive nature. It guides you truly when you listen with an open heart. On April 6, 2025, Cancer natives will experience a particularly potent planetary alignment that deserves careful attention. The Sun continues its journey through bold Aries, occupying your 10th house of career and public image. This creates an interesting tension between your natural inclination toward privacy and the cosmic push toward visibility and recognition. The Sun's position forms a square aspect to your Cancer energy, challenging you to step into leadership roles even when they feel uncomfortable. Your ruling planet, the Moon, transitions through analytical Virgo on this day, activating your 3rd house of communication and local environment. This placement brings a methodical, detail-oriented energy to your emotional landscape, helping you articulate feelings with unusual precision. The Moon's opposition to Neptune in Pisces suggests a thin veil between your rational mind and intuitive insights. Pay attention to subtle communications that may carry deeper meanings than initially apparent. Mercury, positioned in Pisces in your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, continues its direct motion after a recent retrograde period. This placement softens your communication style and enhances your capacity for compassionate understanding. For Cancer individuals involved in education, publishing, or international matters, Mercury's influence opens channels for emotional intelligence to enhance intellectual pursuits. Venus glows in Taurus, harmonizing beautifully with your Cancer energy through a trine aspect. Occupying your 11th house of community and future aspirations, Venus blesses your social connections with unusual warmth and stability. This position particularly favors group projects, charitable efforts, and networking opportunities that align with your deepest values. Mars, the cosmic activator, moves through Aquarius in your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This placement may stimulate unexpected developments regarding loans, investments, or intimate relationships. The Mars-Saturn sextile, active today, provides structural support for major changes, allowing you to implement boundaries that protect your emotional well-being during transformative processes. Jupiter and Saturn continue their dance in Gemini, influencing your 12th house of the subconscious and spiritual development. Jupiter's expansive energy in this house may bring prophetic dreams or spiritual insights that feel particularly meaningful. Saturn's presence here demands emotional honesty about patterns that have remained hidden from your conscious awareness. Uranus maintains its long-term residency in Taurus, continuing to revolutionize your 11th house of friendships and social networks. Today, Uranus forms a productive trine to your sun sign, potentially bringing surprising connections with individuals who challenge your perspective in growth-promoting ways. Neptune in Pisces occupies your 9th house of philosophy and higher ideals, forming a water trine with your Cancer energy. This supportive aspect enhances your natural intuition and may bring mystical experiences or creative inspiration. Pay attention to synchronicities that point toward your spiritual path. Pluto, having recently entered Aquarius, activates your 8th house of psychological depths and shared resources. This placement suggests profound transformation regarding how you share yourself, emotionally, financially, and intimately, with others. Today's aspect between Pluto and your ruling moon indicates emotional revelations that might feel initially unsettling, but ultimately healing. The lunar nodes, with the North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, create an axis across your 10th and 4th houses, highlighting the balance between professional ambitions and domestic needs. This nodal placement suggests that your evolutionary path involves learning to nurture your public role without neglecting your private emotional foundation. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned in Taurus in your 11th house, forms a supportive sextile to your sun sign. This aspect may bring encounters with friends or associates who help you address old wounds around belonging and acceptance. The healing process involves embracing your unique sensitivity as a strength rather than vulnerability. The part of fortune falls in Leo in your 2nd house today, suggesting that material security comes through authentic self-expression and creative endeavors. This placement encourages you to value your natural gifts and invest energy in projects that reflect your genuine emotional nature. For Cancer individuals with prominent cardinal placements in their natal charts, today's planetary positions may feel particularly dynamic, activating your initiative and leadership qualities. Those with significant water placements will find the day's energy conducive to emotional healing and intuitive breakthroughs. As April 6th unfolds, Cancer, you'll notice a significant shift in your communication landscape. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to your ruling moon, your words carry emotional depth that resonates powerfully with others today. This alignment grants you a rare ability to express your innermost feelings without the usual hesitation or fear of vulnerability that sometimes holds you back. The moon in relationship-oriented Libra is activating your 4th house of home and emotional foundations, creating a day where heartfelt conversations with family members can lead to meaningful breakthroughs. You may find yourself acting as the emotional translator in group settings, helping others understand perspectives they've been missing. With Venus currently in Taurus strengthening your 11th house of community and future hopes, your words have a grounding effect that brings comfort to those in your social circle. There's a poetic quality to your expression today. You're weaving emotional intelligence with practical insights in a way that feels both nurturing and instructive. Pay particular attention to written communication around midday when the moon forms a sextile with Mercury, opening a 2-hour window where your writing flows with unusual clarity and impact. If you've been hesitating to send an important message or have a difficult conversation, this cosmic alignment supports sensitive yet clear dialogue. Jupiter's position adds a layer of expansion to your communication style, encouraging you to speak about bigger dreams and longer-term emotional needs that you typically keep private. For coupled Cancers, this creates an opportunity to discuss future plans with your partner in a way that feels secure rather than overwhelming. Single Cancers may find themselves expressing romantic interest more directly than usual, with surprising results. Digital communication channels seem especially favorable today. A text message or email you send could create ripples of positive connection. Your natural intuition about others' emotional states is heightened, allowing you to choose your words with exceptional care and impact. Be mindful around 4 p.m. when a brief Moon-Saturn square could temporarily dampen the expressive flow. This isn't the moment for difficult conversations requiring emotional vulnerability. By evening, as the moon's energy flows more freely again, heart-to-heart talks resume their effectiveness. For Cancer parents, today presents a beautiful opportunity to communicate with children in ways that strengthen emotional bonds while still maintaining necessary boundaries. Cancer professionals will find colleagues and supervisors especially receptive to your ideas when presented with your signature emotional intelligence. Trust the unusual courage you feel to speak your truth today. The stars are supporting your voice in ways that only happen a few times each year. This alignment particularly favors expressing needs you've been suppressing or accommodating others at your own expense. Your communication today has healing potential not just for others, but especially for yourself. April 6, 2025 brings potent financial energies for Cancer, as the moon forms a trine with Jupiter in your 11th house of networks and long-term goals. This cosmic conversation opens unexpected monetary pathways through social connections. Someone in your extended network, perhaps a friend of a friend, may present an investment opportunity that resonates with your intuitive financial sense. The universe is especially supporting collaborative ventures today. Your natural nurturing abilities translate beautifully into business relationships where mutual support creates sustainable profits. With Venus positioned in your career sector, professional recognition could directly translate to financial gain. Look for an authority figure who appreciates your contributions more than you realize. Mercury's position in your 9th house suggests financial opportunities may come through educational pursuits or from distant sources, perhaps an online venture or connection from abroad. The morning hours between 9 to 11 a.m. mark your financial peak today, when your intuition about money matters will be extraordinarily accurate. Trust those gut feelings about investments or purchases. Saturn's influence brings a sobering but important perspective to your shared resources sector. This might manifest as a moment of clarity about a joint financial arrangement that needs restructuring. Perhaps a loan, insurance matter, or shared business resource requires your careful attention. The asteroid Pallas, Athena in your 2nd house of personal finances, emphasizes strategic thinking over emotional reactions when handling money today. You excel when developing methodical approaches to increasing your wealth. Uranus continues its multi-year journey through your social sector, potentially bringing sudden financial opportunities through group endeavors or technological innovations. Consider how your unique skills might translate into digital income streams or community-based economic initiatives. Neptune's position cautions against financial mirages, particularly offers that seem too generous or opportunities with unclear terms. Request detailed documentation before committing resources. Your financial power color today is deep emerald green. Consider wearing this shade when making monetary decisions or attending financial meetings. The current position of Mars energizes your debt reduction strategies. You'll find extra motivation to tackle outstanding balances or restructure payment plans on favorable terms. For Cancer entrepreneurs, today favors approaching financial institutions for business support. Your ability to demonstrate how you nurture projects to fruition will impress potential backers. Cancer parents might discover educational financial opportunities for children, perhaps through scholarships or special programs that ease future burden. Domestic investments, particularly those that enhance comfort and security, receive cosmic support today. Home improvement projects initiated now could add significant value to your property. Consider how small enhancements might yield substantial returns. Your financial intuition peaks as the moon, your ruler, forms harmonious aspects with intuitive Neptune later in the day. Pay attention to dreams or seemingly random thoughts about money matters. They contain valuable insights. For Cancers working in healthcare, education, or food industries, today highlights potential for advancement that improves your financial standing. Request evaluation of your compensation if you've recently taken on additional responsibilities. The evening hours bring a productive Sun-Saturn sextile that supports long-term financial planning. This is an excellent time to review retirement contributions, insurance policies, or estate matters with remarkable clarity and foresight. Cancer's natural tendency toward financial caution serves you well today, but Jupiter's influence encourages calculated risks when backed by thorough research. The sweet spot is finding balance between security and growth potential. A financial opportunity involving water, medical services, or emotional wellness enterprises deserves special consideration. These Cancer-ruled domains align perfectly with your natural talents and could prove particularly profitable ventures. April 6, 2025 opens remarkable windows of opportunity for Cancer natives as the moon forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, creating an exceptionally intuitive atmosphere around you. This cosmic alignment particularly blesses your domestic sphere today. Your home transforms into a powerful energy center where luck seems to flow effortlessly. Any decisions regarding family matters, property investments, or home improvement projects initiated today carry a special protective quality that will yield benefits for months to come. The universe is essentially turning your private sanctuary into your most fortunate zone. Embrace this energy by spending quality time in your personal space, rearranging furniture, or simply enjoying the comfort of familiar surroundings. The positive vibrations you generate within these walls today will ripple outward, affecting other aspects of your life favorably. Water environments emerge as another significantly blessed area for you today. Cancers who find themselves near oceans, lakes, rivers, or even swimming pools will notice a remarkable synchronicity in events and conversations. These aquatic settings act as cosmic amplifiers for your intuitive powers, making them perfect locations for important discussions or moments of personal reflection. If possible, schedule important meetings near water features or incorporate flowing water elements into your day. The Moon-Neptune alignment enhances your natural empathic abilities, creating fortunate opportunities in healing and caretaking roles. Whether you're a healthcare professional, counselor, parent, or simply a supportive friend, your capacity to understand and address others' emotional needs is extraordinary today. This heightened sensitivity allows you to make meaningful connections that could lead to professional advancements, deeper relationships, or valuable insights. Your ancestral connections provide another avenue of good fortune. Activities that honor your heritage or family traditions carry special significance today. Some Cancers may receive unexpected gifts, information, or opportunities through family networks, particularly from maternal figures or female relatives. There's wisdom flowing to you through your lineage today. Remain receptive to its messages. In the financial realm, property matters and home-based businesses receive cosmic blessing. Investments related to real estate or domestic comfort have increased potential for long-term gains when initiated or advanced today. The protective quality of April 6th's energy makes it particularly favorable for establishing household emergency funds or making decisions about family financial security. Emotional investments yield powerful returns today, as relationships where you've consistently provided support will reciprocate that energy tenfold. Connections with water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, prove especially fortunate, potentially bringing unexpected opportunities through these relationships. Creative endeavors that express emotional depth receive remarkable cosmic support. Artistic projects begun today have a special flowing quality that helps transmit your innermost feelings in ways others find deeply moving. For professional creatives, this translates to increased recognition and potential financial rewards. Your intuitive capacities reach extraordinary levels, making meditative practices, dream work, journaling, or divination remarkably insightful. The guidance received through these activities carries special significance for your path forward, particularly regarding family matters and emotional fulfillment. Privacy becomes a powerful asset. Libraries, museums, quiet natural settings, or secluded rooms serve as spaces where meaningful discoveries await. Research conducted in these environments yields valuable information, while moments of solitude facilitate profound emotional healing. The early morning hours before 10 a.m. carry particularly fortunate energy for important communications and decision-making. Agreements made during this window have natural protection and tend to evolve favorably. As evening approaches, Intimate social gatherings in comfortable settings, particularly in your home, provide the most beneficial environment for making connections that could lead to important collaborative opportunities. Water-based wellness activities bring special benefits today. Swimming, hydrotherapy, or even conscious hydration practices align perfectly with your energy. Your body responds exceptionally well to gentle, nurturing self-care rather than intensive regimens. Connections with children or younger individuals carry fortunate potential, as your natural nurturing abilities are amplified. Opportunities for meaningful mentorship create bonds that will be remembered and valued for years. Some Cancers may receive recognition for their positive influence on younger generations. Emotionally, authentic communication opens doors today. While you sometimes protect your vulnerability, April 6th rewards honest expression of feelings. Conversations where you share your true emotions create powerful connections and pathways to deeper understanding and support. Silver and blue carry particularly fortunate energy for you today. Wearing these colors or surrounding yourself with them enhances intuitive abilities and attracts protective energies. Silver jewelry, especially items with moonstone or pearl, serves as both emotional protection and an attractor of favorable circumstances. Charitable activities focused on food security, housing, or emotional support services align perfectly with today's beneficial energies. Your natural desire to nurture creates ripple effects of positive energy when expressed through service to others. These acts of kindness return to you in unexpected but meaningful ways. By directing your attention toward these fortunate areas, home environments, water elements, nurturing connections, creative expression, intuitive practices, and authentic emotional exchanges, you align with April 6th's most beneficial cosmic currents. This creates pathways not only to immediate joy, but also to long-term emotional security and fulfillment. The protective quality of today's energy makes it especially favorable for strengthening foundations that will support you through any challenges that may arise in the coming months. Cancer, your social landscape on April 6, 2025 is experiencing a significant transformation as the moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Venus. This cosmic alignment is opening doors to deeper emotional connections in your social circle. You'll notice an unusual willingness in yourself to share feelings you typically keep protected behind your protective shell. The day carries a rare authenticity in your interactions, allowing you to build trust even with those you've previously kept at arm's length. This isn't just coincidence, it's the result of Neptune's position in your ninth house, dissolving boundaries and encouraging spiritual connections with others. Your intuitive abilities are heightened today, helping you sense the unspoken needs and emotions of those around you. Pay attention to this gift as it will guide you toward the people who most need your nurturing energy. While your natural tendency is to care for others, today's configuration suggests reciprocity. Allow yourself to receive support as well. A surprising conversation with a water sign likely Pisces or Scorpio could provide insights about yourself you hadn't previously recognized. Your social boundaries are shifting today as Saturn's influence encourages you to evaluate which relationships truly deserve your emotional investment. You may feel a subtle pull to distance yourself from superficial connections while gravitating toward those offering genuine depth. This isn't about becoming antisocial, but rather about quality over quantity. The Sun's position in Aries is activating your 10th house of public recognition, suggesting that social connections made today may have professional implications later. Someone you meet in a casual setting might become an important ally in your career path. Groups and community activities are especially favored today, with Jupiter expanding opportunities through collective endeavors. Consider accepting invitations to gatherings where you might meet people outside your usual circle. Diversity will enrich your experience. Mercury's placement is enhancing your communication within groups, making this an excellent day for collaborative projects or team discussions. Your ideas will be received with unusual enthusiasm, especially when you speak from the heart rather than overthinking your words. Family connections also receive beneficial aspects today, with opportunities to heal old wounds through honest conversation. An elder family member may reach out unexpectedly, creating space for emotional resolution. For those in romantic partnerships, today's energy supports vulnerable sharing that strengthens your bond. Single Cancers might find themselves attracted to someone with strong intellectual qualities, possibly an air sign who challenges your emotional approach to life. This could be refreshingly complementary. Digital connections are also highlighted. A message from someone at a distance could spark meaningful exchange. Don't dismiss social media interactions today, as they may contain more substance than usual. Your empathetic nature is your greatest social strength today, but remember that boundaries remain important. The Pluto Moon square suggests potential for emotional drainage if you absorb too much of others' energy. Create intentional moments of solitude to process and release what isn't yours to carry. Someone from your past may resurface today through mutual connections. This reunion has purpose, offering closure or continuation depending on what your soul needs for growth. Trust your intuition about this encounter. The evening hours bring a shift as the moon moves into a more introspective position, encouraging intimate gatherings rather than large social events. This is perfect for deep, one-on-one conversations that nurture your soul. Overall, this day offers rich potential for meaningful connection, Cancer, but requires your willingness to be selectively vulnerable. Choose wisely where you direct your emotional energy, and you'll find your social world expanding in ways that honor your sensitive nature rather than overwhelming it. Cancer, today's celestial climate asks you to pay special attention to your emotional boundaries. With the moon, your ruling celestial body, making a challenging aspect to Saturn, you may feel slightly restricted or burdened by responsibilities. This isn't the day to take on everyone else's emotional baggage, even though your natural tendency is to nurture and support those around you. Create gentle but firm boundaries around your emotional energy. Water your own garden first today. Begin your morning with a nurturing ritual that fills your emotional reserves, perhaps journaling with a cup of tea, a gentle meditation focused on self-compassion, or simply spending extra time in your sanctuary of a home before facing the world. Your sensitivity is heightened today, which can be both a gift and a challenge. The Venus-Neptune trine influencing your chart suggests that artistic and creative pursuits will serve as excellent emotional outlets. Allow yourself to get lost in music, poetry, or visual arts today. Creativity will function as both shield and medicine for your sensitive spirit. This aspect also enhances your already formidable intuition, so pay close attention to your gut feelings about situations and people. Financial matters require a prudent approach today. With Mercury in your resource sector, it's an excellent day to review budgets or financial plans, but not necessarily to make major purchases. Wait a few days before committing to significant expenditures, as your emotional state might be influencing your perception of value. In relationships, practice the art of receiving today. As a natural giver, you often forget that relationships require balance. Allow others to care for you as you care for them. Someone close to you may offer unexpected emotional support. Accept it graciously rather than deflecting or minimizing your needs. Your home environment significantly impacts your well-being today. Take time to clear any clutter that's accumulated in your personal space, as this will have an immediate effect on your mental clarity. Even small adjustments, fresh flowers, rearranging furniture, or simply opening windows to let in fresh air, will help ground your energy. When communicating today, remember that you don't need to explain your emotional needs or justify your boundaries. Simple, direct statements work best. "I need some quiet time" carries more power than lengthy explanations about why you need space. If working today, focus on tasks that allow for some privacy and independence. Your concentration may be interrupted by emotional considerations, so build in short breaks for reflection rather than expecting yourself to maintain continuous focus. Physically, pay attention to your digestive system, as Cancer rules the stomach and emotional tension often manifests there first. Gentle, nourishing foods and proper hydration will help maintain your equilibrium. Avoid emotional eating patterns by checking in with yourself before reaching for comfort foods. The evening hours bring a subtle shift as the moon moves into a more harmonious position. Use this time for connecting with family or close friends who understand your need for emotional safety. A quiet dinner at home would be preferable to social engagements that might drain your energy. Remember that your sensitivity is actually your superpower, Cancer. Today isn't about suppressing your emotions, but channeling them constructively. Your capacity for empathy allows you to understand nuances others miss, particularly in human relationships and creative endeavors. Your tendency toward nostalgia may be pronounced today. Rather than getting lost in the past, use these memories as touchstones for gratitude. Reflect on how far you've come and how your experiences have shaped your wisdom. Before sleep tonight, practice releasing the emotions you've absorbed from others during the day. Visualize yourself surrounded by protective moonlight, cleansing away energies that don't belong to you. This simple practice will ensure more restful sleep and a fresher emotional state tomorrow. Your final guidance for today: treat your emotional needs with the same consideration you extend to others. In doing so, you'll not only preserve your energy, but actually enhance your innate ability to nurture and support your loved ones from a place of genuine abundance rather than depletion. Welcome to your Cancer Daily Horoscope for April 6, 2025. Today presents a fascinating alignment of celestial energies that will deeply influence your emotional landscape and daily experiences. Let me take you through what the stars have in store for you. With the sun firmly established in Aries, you'll feel a subtle push toward action that might initially feel at odds with your naturally